All right, some breaking news coming in. Well, the Supreme Court pulling up a Karnataka judge over objectionable remarks and objectionable utterances. But the Supreme Court also making a larger point there that judges must be careful as well in their observations, given the fact that the entire country is watching them. Let me go across live to my senior colleague Sunil Prabhu. Sunil sir, important there that the Supreme Court, in a sense, talking about larger guidelines for judges, given the fact that now, of course, you also have hearings of constitutional significance being live streamed to the Supreme Court, and otherwise also there is a lot of media focus on what judges say, and the Supreme Court saying the judges must be careful in their observations.
Well, that's right. I think there's some misogynist remarks made by the Karnataka High Court judge, and then after that, referring to certain parts of Bangalore as like Pakistan, with autos carrying more than 10 people. The five-judge bench of the Supreme Court, led by the Chief Justice of India, have asked the Attorney General to seek a report, and they want to have standard operating procedures for judges, in particular from the High Court, so as to ensure that they don't make these kind of remarks. Even if it is a female lawyer, you can't talk in that manner, and it's definitely highly objectionable. And it's in that context that the Supreme Court, taking suo motu notice and cognizance of the fact what has appeared in the social media, and ensuring that they will get to the bottom of it. And I've asked the Registrar General of the Karnataka High Court to give a report. The Attorney General will assist the court in this matter, and they are of the firm opinion that there has to be a standard operating procedure vis-a-vis judges making their remarks. On the larger question that you say about the fact that Supreme Court has started this practice of live recording, there is nothing written in it. There is for constitutional courts. That is the Chief Justice Chandrachud himself, as part of the judgment, where he said it can be for constitutional courts. But in the cases of NEET, as well as in the cases, for example, like the RG car incident, we have seen, because it is a huge amount of viewership, they have put it on YouTube, and which is being telecast live. But there's no written order from the Supreme Court Chief Justice, except informally saying that you can, show it live. But the truth being told, it's still a gray area.
That's right, Sunil sir, but also, as we were discussing earlier as well, the larger question of keeping in mind various sensitivities when it comes to observations made by judges. We also saw the Supreme Court's new handbook, in which, those gender stereotypes were done away with, and there were more sensitive terms that were brought in. So perhaps this is a larger reckoning, a larger understanding of how, the judges need to sort of keep up with the times as well.
Keep up with the times, and most importantly, not in an open court make these kind of disparaging remarks, which can really, make any litigant wonder what kind of justice are you delivering. After all, you are, a constitutional authority. The independence of the judiciary is critical, and I think the Chief Justice and the entire five top judges taking cognizance of this is an important point, that they are not going to tolerate these kind of objectionable remarks, be it against a lady, or be it in the manner in which that you want to stereotype certain places and points. So this is definitely the tip of the iceberg, I would say. That is why they're saying standard operating procedure. This, of course, has been recorded, and so we are seeing. There must be many other judges who are making far more disparaging remarks, and that is the reason why the Supreme Court wants to have SOPs to ensure that justice is given to the common man.
Absolutely, Sunil sir. As you rightly pointed out, judges must be sensitive. But look at the flip side of this as well. You recently had, retired Justice Hima Kohli telling us in an interview that judges make mistakes too. We are human as well. And also in a recent order, in fact, it was in Bibhav's bail order, that the judge said that we are trolled mercilessly. We are not spared by the trolling as well. There is that flip side to this as well. Though, of course, objectionable utterances, objectionable remarks are absolutely unpardonable. And it's really good that the Supreme Court has pulled the High Court judge up for it. But there is a flip side, certainly, as far as the larger story is concerned.
Definitely. I mean, judges are, after all, also human beings. There are definitely flaws. No system is absolutely perfect. So you are definitely right in saying that. And as Justice Hima Kohli has said a number of points. She has taken up various cases. For example, the entire contempt petition against Baba Ramdev and how she handled it along with the other co-judge. Those the remarks, if it were live telecast, it would have caused great amount of apprehension towards the entire not only against Baba Ramdev but against Patanjali as a whole. So definitely there are pluses and minuses, and as you rightly pointed out, these being viewed is definitely a cause of concern which has to be looked at in its entirety.
All right.